We are live. All right, so it's 10:13. I'm gonna go and bring all of this stuff upstairs. Yes. Un momento, por favor. All right, so I think I have like 5 packages too that I'm bringing upstairs. And then we'll open them here. I am starving and I need something to drink. All right, so we have 4 packages here. All right. I'll be right back. Un momento, por favor. All this, my Amazon packages for my little desk. Oh my God, this is so heavy. Oh Jesus. Ow, ow. This is definitely last. Ow. Whew. Oh my God. All right. This is what we got here. We have this big box, which is my new chair. Whew. And got some other miscellaneous packages here. Not all of this is for the office. So yeah, not all of this is for the office, but most of it is for my office space. Whew. Oh, child. All right, I'll be right back. I am so hungry and I need to get something to drink. Be right back.
I'm not doing this. Alexa, what is PM?
PM usually stands for post-meridian, which translates to afternoon. Of course, PM hours stretch halfway into the night as well.
Alexa, what is AM?
AM is an abbreviation for many things. When referring to time, it stands for anti-meridian, or before noon. That's the morning. When referring to AM radio, it means amplitude modulation, which is the way the radio waves are transmitted.
Bruh. Okay, I'm gonna go back.
I'm here. I am here. I am here. Whew. I am here. Oh my gosh. All right, I am here. I had to. Hi, good night, guys. How's everybody doing? It is 10:23. Whew. And oh, I know I was going to let's hook up my microphone here. Get my sound situation. Is this dead? All right, so I unplugged the mic. So apparently you cannot hear me. Let's see here. Somebody just said they can't hear me.
Excuse me, Mom.
Yes.
I just accidentally went to her room and told Alexa something.
Okay, babe. All right, so I unplug. Yeah, I don't know why it's. I get, yeah, like I said, I would have to probably X out of this and then start a new life, which that's okay. We can do without the mic. It does sound a little better with the mic, but yeah, so a lot of people just dropped off the live. They're like, we can't hear you. Why didn't y'all say something earlier? Honey, I would have taken the thing out. But thank you for those of you who commented. I've taken it out. All right. All right. Perfect. So I'm not going to rehash everything, but just this, you can see this office space behind me. It looks a mess. I haven't been using it in years. I've just been using it to just collect dust, basically. So I no longer sit here for work. My 9 to 5, I sit downstairs. And, you know, I just take my laptop, go downstairs, sit at the kitchen table, or I sit at the dining room table and just do what I have to do. But of course, it's not, it's not comfortable. My wrist, my elbow, my neck, back, everything has suffered over the years from just sitting on a stool like this, just a regular stool, or just sitting in a regular chair. So I ordered a new chair down here. Yeah, you'll see it. And I ordered a new computer because my little notebooks that I've been ordering, they barely work. The last couple of days of work, honey, it was rigged up. So anyway, so I ordered some stuff from Amazon, and I'll have links for all of the stuff that I ordered. But let's see what we got here. What do you got? It's Saturday night, y'all. It's Saturday night. It's 10:23. What are you guys doing tonight? Lord. See, I don't have my laptop, so I've got to look at my phone and see if I can hear anything. But what is everybody doing on Saturday night? Let's see, what is this? This is... I can tell you that I've been on vacation. So I took last week PTO, much needed PTO, from my 9 to 5, and I worked the entire time. Oh, so this is a, oh my God. So I ordered a new timer for my dryer. This is what I thought I was going to work on today, but that didn't happen. So I've got to work on trying to repair my dryer. I'll talk to you guys about that if you're interested in it. But anyway, my dryer went out. I thought I fixed it, but something is causing it to, the cycles to anyway, keep running. So this is the timer. We're going to test this out next week and see if I can get that fixed. Anyway, this is probably the laptop that I ordered. Whew. But anyway, so yeah, good evening, guys. Welcome to my live. Welcome to the live. You're live with the Mad Millionaire. We're just unboxing some stuff for the office. My little office space. Oh, Lord, let's see what we got here. Because we are going back to work. And when I left work Friday after last, I had about 1,000 emails in my inbox, maybe like 949 emails in my inbox. So who knows what it's going to look like after being gone for 5 days. So, oh no. I said, we have to, I'm not looking forward to returning. Let's just put it that way. But anyway, we'll talk about that if you guys are interested. Thinking I'll go live tomorrow or Monday morning. Maybe that's what I should start doing. But anyway, what did I do on my vacation? I worked on uh, the investment property on my vacation. That is what I did. Like the first maybe 4 or 5 days, that is what I did. I met with the contractors. I went down there to assess what was left to do, where we were. I cleaned a lot. Um, the cleaning just never stops when you're on a construction site. It just never stops. And yeah, just buying a bunch of supplies and things for the house. Just strategizing what needs to be done when, how much, picking out colors, picking out whatever is needed. We're down to the last couple weeks of repairs and updates that need to be made. So I am anxious. I am very anxious. So I'm communicating with the appraiser. I'm communicating with the mortgage broker. I'm already looking forward to the meeting with the property manager. We've had a couple calls. We haven't actually met. We're going to meet when the property, everything is done, and then we'll meet. But we've already kind of, gone over a little game plan on what we think what the rents are going to be and what services I'm going to retain the realtor for. So very, very busy vacation. This was not the typical vacation. This was one full of a lot of work, waking up very early and putting in a good 6-7 hours of, to me, like physical labor. Just priming and cleaning and dusting and painting and mixing and all that good stuff. But I would much rather be doing that than what I've been doing. All right, so this is the HP. Oh, and I think I have one or two that probably look exactly like this one, but I went back to the 17-inch monitor. Oh my gosh. This is so much lighter than the one I have. I'll show you guys my backup HP, but oh wow. This is so nice, and it's so much lighter than my old HP. All right, let's see if you guys can see. Wow. This looks so nice. This looks really nice. I cannot wait to load this up. I cannot wait. Ooh. Okay, this is fresh. This is fresh, nice and clean. This is I think it's 17.3 inch monitor. So let me show you what I have been using. This was like a little notebook that I purchased on Amazon. Let me hold this because I don't want this to drop. I purchased this on Amazon, just a little notebook to like get me through my big computer that I have a really big HP. I think my mom gave me that one. It's very heavy. It's not the kind that you move around like this little thing is. But this little thing is what I've been using the past, I think maybe a year or two. I'm not really sure. But look at how little that is compared to this. I mean, it may look like nothing, but when you're toggling in between, 5 apps and emails, and you've got your notes and templates, and that extra screen size is what you need. Having one thing here, another thing here, something else here, it really affects how comfortable you are working. So I'm happy to be back to a 17-inch. And I may decide to get another monitor, to have to go along with this. But I got so used to, working with one monitor. But of course, when I was in the office, I had two screens. So we are going to get this. Wait a minute. Would there be cords? Uh-oh. They did say something about. There it is. It's like, wait, where's all my stuff? Where's all my stuff? All right, there we go. We're gonna go ahead and get this charged up. This is our adapter. Oh, okay. Man, they don't give you manuals anymore with anything, do they? All right, let me check the comments and see what we have here. Girl can't see. All right. Welcome and thank you guys for hanging out here in the live. Just hanging out, not doing much, just unboxing, unpacking, chit-chatting. But I will check the comments if anybody wants to talk about anything. I sure will. What is that? Okay. All right. Yeah, the glasses come off. I can see when a comment comes in, and I'll put my glasses back on. But until then, all right. So this computer just comes with the AC adapter. I guess what they call it, AC power cord. Charger adapter. So I'm going to go ahead and connect this over on the other side so that we can get her plugged up. All right. Make sure she works and make sure we like it. But hey, we don't really have time to. Well, I guess we do. If I don't like it, I can see if there's something that can be here by tomorrow morning, right? Beauty of Amazon. It's like it's pros and cons to everything, right? All right. Gosh. So I'm gonna plug up my computer over here. Let's see here. And what I noticed off the rip? The way this cord is designed. This has been the issue with all of my other laptops, notebooks, Chromebooks, you name it. Like, what's the deal with all the cords being designed in this funky way that all it does is just bend and break off? And like, what is up with that? I just don't get it. So finally, we'll see how the longevity of this model with these cords. Every cord that I have had with these notebooks have all ended up just like damage. There's a shortage in it. Like this one here, even with this weird, funky little adapter thing, this thing still was just like jiggling in and out of the thing. It's like, unless I sat with the charger here against the wall and it just came out straight, that's not a problem. but you know, most time, a lot of times you're sitting with the charger's going to be on the wall there, and this is going to be at an angle unless they designed it where it went behind the computer. Does that make sense? Like, it's almost like, who's designing this stuff? We've had so many laptops and notebooks and stuff, and they're all designed like that. You would have to be sitting in a corner or a cube with it to the side in order for that to really make sense. But whatever. That's just my rant about this computer design, which I don't do and don't know anything about it. So anyway, so I'm gonna move this old computer, and this is my old stand. One may be in one of these boxes, a new one that I ordered. So this one has been good. I typically would work like this, like standing up. I can move this up or down, and this is okay. Yeah, this is okay for what I've been doing. It's okay. It works. So I typically will rotate sitting down and standing up with this. It's kind of high to sit down, so I usually don't use this when I'm sitting, but standing, it's great. This does not fold down or collapse, so that's the only thing I don't like about this, and this is really not easy to travel with. But this is very sturdy. You can put up to a 17, I think this one is a 17.3 or 17.5 screen HP, and I have a well, actually I put it away. I put my old big computers away, but this is very sturdy. So that's the reason why I got something like this. It's very sturdy, up and down. It's not wiggling. You're going to feel very comfortable with knowing that your device is not going to be wiggling while you're typing. So that's why I got this model. Is I wanted something very sturdy. Unlike, I'm not sure the one that I have here in the box if it's going to be as sturdy or not, but I got another one because it folds down and supposedly can collapse, fold down flat, and you can just throw it in your bag and take it with you. But so yeah, let's open that next. We've got a computer charging. Let's move this over here. All right. Our old packages over here. All right, so I know that I ordered, all right, what is this? Setup for our computer. I'm just gonna set that here for now. Excuse me. Let's see what we have here. Oh, I ordered a new pair of earbuds. And this is a fuse for the dryer. All right, so I've had these earbuds before. Let's see, what is this? Is this the same? This is, oh yeah, the words are all written off. Anyway, I like these. Every time I think about getting some, updating and getting something, I always go back to these little earbuds. They work until they don't, till you lose one. Oh God, it's like the worst thing is to lose one, especially a good pair. And I think that I'm pretty sure I've had these before. if not this brand, and I mean, if not this exact, I've had this brand before, and this box looks familiar. But I like these little things. They're just lightweight and convenient. They're just not bulky, and I like that. Let's see here. Oh yeah, I remember having. I've had these exact these exact ones, and I liked them. I think that I lost one. Um, yeah, but anyway, this is my old set, which I love these. Like I said, I've had these for a while, and they're very comfortable. I usually will just put one in my ear, you know, especially like during the day, like if there's something going on, like the kids are here in the house and I want to listen to a podcast or something, I'll just put one of these in. I rarely ever put two of them in at the same time because I like to hear what's going on. But unless I'm at the gym or I'm going to work out or something, then I'll put two of them in. But typically around the house, I only use them. Or if I'm cleaning, if I'm doing something and I want to talk to somebody on the phone, I'll put one of these in. But I love these, absolutely fantastic. But one of these is kind of sounds a little crazy, so I went ahead and ordered a new one. I should have two anyway, just in case. But I am so happy these are here. So, yes, I do need the over the ear ones. More so like when I'm at going to the gym, if we're going to work out someplace, so that even when I go into the office, so folks will know, honey, don't talk to me. I'm not in the mood. Really, it's just so that I can be focused. I don't want to be interrupted. I'm one of those people where when I'm interrupted, it takes me a while to get back on track and get motivated. So I don't like to be interrupted at work, really, really at work. But I only go into the office a couple times a year, so that's no longer that big of a deal. All right, let's see what we got next. This big old box for a pair of earbuds and a fuse. Seems like such a waste. Such a waste. All right, let's see what we have here. But anyway, my vacation was great. So Saturday, Sunday, Monday, Tuesday. So 4 days of working on the investment property. We're down to the last 2 weeks. Wednesday, I had to run a lot of errands. It was my son's birthday. Happy belated birthday to Will. So surprisingly, he did not feel like doing anything, is what he said. He said he stayed up so late and he's so tired. He was just so tired from all the stuff that was going on. Oh, but he's a teenager. I'm like, tired from what? Hanging out? But anyway, so Wednesday evening, I really didn't do much. I was just like a little vegetable. I was so tired. Thursday, Friday, yeah, I cleaned up around the house both days. This morning, more cleaning, laundry, just grocery haul, just getting everything back. The kids were out of school for the week, so yeah, grocery haul, all of that stuff today, laundry, cleaning, you name it. So that's what was going on. But let me tell you, this was by far the most productive 5-day vacation I think I've had in a very long time. Usually when we go on vacation, like we're on vacation. We're going to the beach. We're not doing anything. I'm in bed. We're just sleeping and eating and staying up late. We're really not doing anything but relaxing, which is great. But this was a different vacation. You know, there's so much that's going on. This year has been kicking everybody's butt, not just mine. Just so much keeps happening. And so I had no time to waste on this winter break. I had no time to waste. And I feel like I maximized this vacation more than I've maximized any of the others. I mean, getting a lot of things done. And so hopefully at the end of this quarter, I can say, great, we now have an additional stream of income. We've created an additional stream of income. And wow, finally, we're here. We did it once and we'll be able to do it over and over again. All right, so this is I guess one of those rests. Is that what they call it for when you're, the computer? Resting your wrist in your everything else. Oh, this is a mouse pad with the wrist thing. And then this is also, all right, this is okay. I've never owned one of these before. I've seen them. I've never used one, but I've been having the worst, really elbow. I'll probably end up putting this down here on my elbows, and we'll see. But I needed something to rest my joints on the desk. So when I clean all this stuff off, we're gonna set this up. But it feels okay. Feels very sturdy. Nothing crazy. Yeah, nothing crazy. And this is the one that I was just telling you about, the Swivel laptop stand. And this box is very heavy. So hopefully this is pretty sturdy also. Wow, yeah, this box is pretty darn heavy. I mean, I would say it's about, it might be like 10 pounds, maybe 15 pounds, which is really good. All right, so let me move some stuff out of the way. So that's, whew, Lord. I feel like breaking down boxes. All right, let's see here. They're really, okay, yeah, I know. Now I was like, wait, why did I order this again? So I ordered this again because this one tilts. So yeah, let me just open it and compare the two. Because if something has happened, if I ordered something and it's really not something I need, it's definitely going to go back. Because you know how sometimes you're looking for a solution to a problem and you think that, hey, this might be it, but then you realize, is this even worth it? And if not, that's why I love Amazon. This is going right back. All right, let's see here. Oh, jeez. What is that you're eating?
Quesadilla.
Go downstairs and sit at the table eating that. Or are you running around quesadilla dropping food on the floor? But take that back downstairs to the table. All right. Okay, how do I get this box open without tearing it up? I don't want to completely tear the box up, but okay, there we go. Yeah, hopefully this is what I thought it was. Oh gosh, okay. Nathan, what are you doing?
I'm going to
Go downstairs and eat your quesadilla at the table. What is all that noise in the hall? You hear them talking. All right, so yeah, this is how this comes out, which is makes it very easy to just throw in a bag if you had to go someplace, or even if you want to just clear your desk off because it's the weekend and you want to put your things away. I like how this collapses. All right, so let's see here. Oh, I guess I have to undo. Oh, this comes with a little tool. That's what we need. Something else to try to hang on to. Oh, goodness. Let's see here. Well, maybe I don't need the tool to undo it. All right, can you guys see this? Well, all right, let me move this here. I'll put it here. There we go. You can see that a little bit better. All right. Oh, okay. So gosh, this is super tight. I wonder if I use this to loosen it up a little bit. All right, there we go. Well, that loosens it up a little bit. All right. So let's see if this is gonna. Okay, so this part up here. Okay, it's so tight. I can barely. Jesus. I mean, which may be a good thing. So, okay. So let's just test this out for a second. I'll test this out with my old device here. Okay. So, okay, I knew that was going to happen. Something said, well, okay, this is the thing. I guess you better find your position because once you tighten it, okay, let's see here. Okay, so now, this is the reason that I decided to try this one and just, okay, is like, unlike this one is just simply up and down and there's a slight tilt. This one, there is, you can adjust the tilt and the height. That's a pretty big, doesn't get any lower than that. Whereas this one, you can get pretty low, you know, you can get pretty low. So if I just want to, all right, yeah, I gotta clean this off. If I just want to, you know, sit down and like this, I can do that. This is really about comfort, you know, just, what do they call it, ergonomically correct. But yeah, so not that I need to be turning this around, which I don't. I mean, I say that now, but there are times when I work downstairs that I do. When I stand up, I sit one way, and then sometimes I'll move. Nonetheless, you can just pick the thing up and turn it around. I mean, it's okay. It's cute just to say that it swivels, but what do you need to be swiveling for unless you're sharing a laptop? Maybe, I don't know. But yeah, I do like this. I do like this. Let's see, the height is, I mean, the height is definitely not as high as this, for sure. So that's the big difference here. This I can probably still use standing, just depends on what surface. So like most of my tables downstairs are counter height. So I have two counter height tables downstairs, and then I have a bar height counter. So I stand at the bar height counter with my laptop. That's when I'll use this, because it's you know, it just has a tilt and it's shorter, so I can stand up there. But I tell you, I guess you're gonna need to just, yeah, see, you have to keep this tool on you, or just put your back into it, you know. Just put your whole body into it when you're adjusting it. But this is great, you know. I think it's pretty good. Let me see how it's gonna work with this larger computer. Oh man, because see, the larger computer definitely holds the older frame. It's perfectly fine. Like, you don't feel like it's flimsy at all. But let's see what, oh, okay. All right. This feels very sturdy, very firm as well. I love it. It's not going back. This is staying here. Yeah, this is great. This is great. So yeah, let me let this finish getting a charge. Yeah, is it charging? Yes, it is charging. This is great. All right, so I may need to tape this on the back of here. I hate having like loose things to keep up with. It's all over the place, but I may not even need this at all. Yeah. I mean, look at that. So yeah, it could just be a tilt. This is great. Very happy with that. All right, so let's straighten up all the stuff that we have, because we've got one last thing to open here, and that's this chair. Oh my gosh, which I'm saving all my energy for, is the chair. Okay, so before I open the chair, so this is, yeah, before I open the chair, this is what I've been sitting on, this stool. I've had this for years, and it's been absolutely great. No complaints really, except that it's not very comfortable. It's not comfortable for long periods of time. So usually I'll end up sitting there for a minute. You know, I might sit there for 30 minutes, an hour, but I end up just standing and working. Sit back down, stand and work, you know, move to a different place. But overall, it's not something that, I definitely just need to have something that's more comfortable. All right, so so I'm gonna move this. This is the new home for this is gonna be downstairs, the kitchen table. So this is going out. All right, and I need to charge my cell phone here, starting. Uh-oh, nope, okay. Lights went out. All right, there we go. It's too bright. Hold on a second. There we go. Because, oh my God, this light kills my eyes. All right, so, um, but anyway, like I was saying, is this week has been extremely productive, um, and I'm very happy about the way that things have developed as far as, you know, really how I'm utilizing this time, because I'm telling you, it can be quite overwhelming and exhausting trying to, in the work week, you're going into the weekend and now you're trying to line up all of this stuff for the next week. Um, I mean, I don't know. Sometimes the anxiety and the stress and the pressure is just, it's just a lot. It's a lot. I mean, I know we want to take our vacation and unwind and decompress and relax and have fun. And the thought of spending your vacation working on your business that you're not getting paid for, instead you're writing checks and writing checks, and you're not getting paid yet. It can be very frustrating. But, you know, it's kind of strange how I'm still able to sleep very well at night. It's like, yeah, because I see the plan and I see the vision and things are working. It's a lot slower than that I hoped. And the next project, the next assignment, it will not be this slow. I can guarantee that. We have learned a lot, and we are working on, we meaning me. I've learned so much, and so there's just an abundance of information and knowledge I've gained really over this past, 4 or 5 days of vacation. I've learned a lot, and this was great. All right, y'all, what am I gonna do with this desk? This desk it's serving a purpose. It's temporary, but this is not the kind of desk that I want and need. But for right now, it's what's gonna do. You know, of course, I really wanted something that had some kind of filing system and drawers and things like that. But I've had this for quite some time. I've had this for maybe like 8 years. I've had it for a while. And when I first got it, I didn't have anything. I had nothing, just mail. Mail never goes away. But I am going to just really take all this mail and put it here, down here where my paper is. I just have paper there, notebooks and stuff like that. And this is mail that I need to go through. Mail delivered to me on accident. This needs to go out. to open. Good Lord. But I got rid of a lot of mail over the weekend. Yes, I got up one morning and I sat and opened all of this mail. That's backed up. All right. These are all of my laptop cases and bags. Oh my gosh. Put this over here. I gotta go through this. All right, so this is my business bag over here. Business bag and mail. So these are the kids. They have all of their devices that they've got. They have now, I want to say, like, they have 2 tablets, they have some notebooks, and I've got to figure out if these things stop working, what can I do with them? I don't even know. All these little devices everywhere that just, something isn't working. Okay. All right, we're gonna take these empty cases and just put them here for, wait, we'll just put them here for now. Oh, Lordy. I'm just making some room for the computer. Oh, Lordy. Yes, making room for the computer. All right. Put all this miscellaneous stuff up here for now. So this is a keyboard that I got and was using with one of my laptops. Lord, I actually really like this. This is a really great little Bluetooth keyboard that and this is the thing. This is what I mean by you buy something because you think it's going to solve a problem, and then this was basically me. So I had this computer, and you see how tall it is. So I got this so it can just sit on the desk, and yeah, but anyway, does that make sense? This is so tall that I would basically be typing up here, right? So I'm basically typing up here, so I got the little, so I can type there. Yeah, but anyway, this is cute, and it works very nice. It's nice, but again, that's one more piece of equipment that I really don't need on this desk. That's the last thing I need, is another piece of equipment. Glass case, that doesn't go here. That doesn't belong here. That doesn't belong here. All right. So our mouse pad is pretty good. I like it. We'll put that there. And we'll put this here. This feels, I don't know, it's okay, I guess. This is my mouse. It's a basic mouse, nothing special. Where is it? So, yeah. Put that there. All right. We're gonna put this here. Oh gosh. Yeah, like I said, kind of just have to figure out where I'm gonna put it, and just, because yeah, it'll just be left there. It'll be charged soon. All right, so this is the journal that I said I was gonna start journaling in, and I still haven't. And this is the book, Everyday Millionaires, that I said I was gonna start reading, and I have not. So, yeah. I need to get myself together on that. But these two, let's put these right here on the outside. And I'll just put this here. All right. Let's see here. Oh my gosh. You would think that I'd be done. You guys are not saying one word. No one is. Yes, I've had some. Okay. All right, that's fine. That is fine. All right, so we've got a lot of things to. All right. Use that. Oh, goodness. Oh my gosh. All right, it is time to get rid of. Not get rid of. I do need to keep track of this. My most recent. I want to wipe this whole board down. Whoops. All right. All right, this last box here to open. This is. I don't think I'll have any of the referral links in the description tonight. I seriously don't think so. So, if anyone wants or is interested in any of the items that I've talked about, just ask me, post it in the comments, and I'll send you a direct link. So this chair here is what I am opening now. This is yeah, I don't know how to pronounce that. Lolo. This is one company here. I don't know. But anyway, we're gonna open this and attempt to yeah, this is I feel like I need a break now. After just this. But yeah, this past your girl's bedtime, honey. This past your girl bedtime. We normally winding it down. Oh Lordy, we are definitely used to winding things down. Not up at night doing anything like this. We're that's typically not what we're doing on a Saturday night, is working. No, no, no. But anywho, oh, so the one good thing, well, yes, yeah, you can't really see what's right there on my whiteboard, but I have a list of things to do, and I put 9 months. I think, who knows, for foundation, dumpster, drywall demo, water, HVAC, electric, floors, windows, drywall, trim, paint, fixtures. I think I wrote 9 months. Honey, that 9 months was more like 19 months. Seriously. Put some water on this. But that is okay. We are almost there. We are almost there. What is this on my board? It looked like something William did. You know, I am just ready for a clean slate. A lot of the things that I typically do or did at the end of the year, the beginning of the year, I wasn't able to do. There's a lot of things going on that just, what is that? See, I know one of them kids that came up here and wrote on my board with a permanent Sharpie. I already know it. This is not coming off. That looked like something one of them would do. One of them being the big one, because I keep the permanent markers downstairs in the kitchen underneath the cabinet, like in the hardware stuff. I don't have, yeah, this, but this right here, yeah, that looks like a Sharpie. That looks like a Sharpie. Uh-oh, you know what? I apologize and take it all back. Now, if that was a Sharpie, I don't think it would come out, and it did. Just took some extra muscle. All right. Yeah, we need to get back on track with things. Now, this is bothering me. I don't know who tore my eraser up on this, but whatever. Whatever. Oh my gosh. Start a clean slate. Look at that board. Hasn't been clean in probably, definitely not in 2025. I don't think that I wiped this clean in 2025. You know, I may have done it the end of 2024. But this makes me feel so good, y'all. When I start the year or start the season, whatever it is, me cleaning up my work area, my space, it is just something about a reset that, I don't know, it just makes me feel better. It's a mental thing. That's all it is. I mean, it's not. It's just a mental thing. It just makes me feel like I'm starting something new. I'm starting fresh. Like I'm starting a new project. So that's why I had to. When I say had to, I had to get my space fixed up to go back into my job on Monday after being gone for 9 days, after the period before I left. I consistently had anywhere from 700 to 1,000 emails, and it just wasn't getting better. And there's a point where I thought I was going to be down to about 300, and it just took a matter of a few days. I believe I got like on average 150 emails a day for a good 7 or 8 days solid, and it was just like chaos. But nonetheless, oh, I guess I do need to bring my stool back in here. Honey, it is, oh my gosh, it's 11:29. It's 11:29. What are y'all doing on a Saturday night, 11:29? Now, before children, we would probably just be walking out the door. We would just be walking out the door. Even after children, we would be in the house, but, be in the house with the children, but usually they're asleep, when they're little. But this is whew. Those of us who are on a mission, honey, we spend our Fridays, Saturdays, Sunday nights on a mission. Okay, let's see here. Ooh, this does not look like fun. Y'all, I don't know if I can do this tonight. This is normally stuff that I do in the morning, right when I wake up. Like, I know I'm going to have to do something like this, and that's like the first thing I do when I wake up. Like, okay. Like, I have my night clothes on, my and my glasses still on, and I just wash my face, brush my teeth, get some water, and I may make some coffee, and I go right into doing something like this. But, I was trying, but this thing feels extremely solid and heavy. So this is a tall desk chair. That's what this is. I think that's what they call it, tall desk chair. So this is a counter height desk that I'm sitting at right now. So the kind that I would have a stool at. So not a regular office chair. This is a tall office chair, one that if I wanted to, I could take it and sit it at the tables downstairs in the kitchen, downstairs in the dining room. But it says that it's adjustable. I think this one can sit at a standard desk, but we'll see. I can't remember. I don't have any I do have 2 standard desks in the kids' room. I don't use it. Those are their desks that they got for Christmas. But this is very sturdy. I guess I got this in gray. I don't even remember what I got. But yeah, I got this in gray, and this is what it looks like. So yeah, it looks kind of cool. Very heavy feeling. So I'm going to let's just start taking it out the box and see what we got. See what we're working with. Man, I mean, the box was very heavy. Let's see here. Maybe I can. Let's see. Oops. I'll just box and just start laying it here on the floor. Definitely am not sitting in an ideal space. Usually I record, would pull this out at the end of my bed over there, but I've got to, due to the sound studio that I need with the lighting and everything, I'm kind of limited to over here in this corner. Alright, this is the bottom of it. Alright. Wow, the seat looks huge. The seat looks huge. But I guess compared to what I have been sitting in, everything is going to seem, everything is going to appear very big. Let's see here. Just put all these parts here. All right, y'all, hold on. I'll be right back. Oh. All right. Yeah, I forgot I had some food over here. I am starving. Nathan, stop that hollering, honey. Oh my goodness. Okay. I should have done this earlier. I just realized that all I had to do was turn on my TV, and I think I can see the chat on my TV. See, you learn something new every day. Let's see if I can see. Yeah. Okay. Okay. Oh my gosh. I just need to get something to eat. Just a little snack while I'm okay. But anyway, y'all, I guess y'all are out. Y'all are being entertained by other more exciting content creators, which, this is not I'm not a comedian. I'm not an entertainer. So trust me, I understand. Normally, when I'm on YouTube at night, like to relax and decompress, lately I have been watching, lately I've been watching Kendra G singles. Yeah, so I'll watch Kendra G singles, like if it's just something light. I don't want anything like real thick, because I do listen to a lot of podcasts and very serious topics, a lot of historians and all kinds of stuff like that. But when I'm just like ready to laugh, I'll either, listen to Kendra G singles. Oh, I need to turn this down because there is a delay. Yeah, or I listen to, I'll find a comedian. I can't remember their names off the top of my head, but usually I'll just let usually their shorts run. It just kind of pops up on my timeline. But yeah, I love comedians. I love something funny and silly, goofy. That is what I'm listening to at the end of the night. I love listening to commentary though. So the people who will watch the reality shows like Love is Blind, um, all the dating shows. Typically, if it's the dating show like The Bachelor, I'll listen to their commentary. So let me see, like Jessie Woo, I just discovered her channel maybe like 4 or 5 months ago. I love her listening to her commentaries on Love is Blind or whatever the show is that she's doing. Jasmine W, the comedian, is by far my favorite. I think she's the one that got me started listening. I didn't know that there were people that would retell these stories, retell what happened on the show. Everything is a job. Everything is content. Like the moment you think that no one is interested in whatever is going on, child, they will make you a lie. They will make you a liar of whatever it is that you think is not going on. Like I had no idea that was a thing. Like I just never thought about it really. And I ran across probably year before last, Jasmine W. She's a comedian, and I think she's on all platforms. She was doing her commentary on, I think, Love is Blind or Temptation Island. It was a show that I'd never watched or ever heard of, but her commentary was so freaking entertaining. I'm cracking up with the commentary. Like, I can visualize exactly what's going on based on her commentary. She is hilarious. I mean, she does, like, whatever. Anyway, Jasmine W is a comedian. She's one of them. I think there's a girl named Lex. I can't remember her channel, but I love listening to her commentary. There's like two or three. There's Queen Queen. I know Queen E, I think. Um, those four ladies I absolutely love listening to as it relates to the reality show drama commentary. So that's typically what I would be listening to at night. Just when I want to chill. I don't typically watch TV. Usually I'll just find something on YouTube. If it's something serious, then, it depends on my mood. Sometimes I do want to hear something serious at night. But anyway, or just typically scrolling the reels, watching the dance, all the dance. Those are always fun. But anyway, so I used to watch content, um, you know, cleaning content, organization content. That's kind of what got me on YouTube, like watching the stuff like, probably like what, 7, 8 years ago. I thought it was awesome. It's really, I've gotten a lot of ideas, keep me organized and motivated for organization in my household, and I love that content. So trust me, the one thing I've discovered is there is a lane for everyone. There is something for everyone, and that is the beauty of these platforms is, hey, you can find something that you're interested in whenever you're interested in it, and it will serve its purpose. All right, so, oh my gosh. All right, so this is the back of the chair, and it has like this lumbar thing back here. I cannot wait to figure out how that works, but that's something that I definitely needed, is proper lumbar support. All right, so let's move this over here. I mean, this is sturdy. I mean, this is not some cheap feeling little, which this was about, I think it was like might have been like 130 or 140. I did spend a little bit more because there's a chair that looked like leather that came in a bunch of different colors, and it looked premium. It looked luxury. I think they tried to market it on Amazon as a higher end premium chair. I believe it's on sale this week for $119, and it looks like a leather. And the way that it looks like they want it to be a high-end chair. However, the reviews said otherwise. There are so many reviews about the chair being extremely uncomfortable, and that there's whatever this bar is that's across the chair, across the seat. I mean, there's just so many people that commented about the design of the chair and that it felt extremely cheap and flimsy. But this chair right here had really good reviews, and it doesn't really look all that special online, at all. It just looks like a basic mesh, like it looks cheap. I mean, yeah, actually, yeah, it kind of looked like all the other chairs. Um, except the review said otherwise. The review said, get this chair. It's solid, it's firm, it felt premium, which just me pulling it out of the box, and I have some cheap chairs in my kids' room. So this is very heavy, very sturdy, at least what it feels like here. But y'all, I am exhausted. I'm really, like, I'm ready to just, but now that I've opened this, of course I'm not going to be able to just put it down and go to sleep. So that's another reason why I decided to come on and announce that I'm going to be on live, because it'll force me to get this done. Well, force me to take care of business, honey. All right, drafting chair. Okay, so this is categorized as a drafting chair, which is also under like tall office chairs. If you put in office chairs, I don't know, there's a category that said tall office chairs. All right. So let's put this here. This is definitely going to be our base, and then I know that this is next, I believe. All right, let me get where are my instructions? I swear I don't. Okay, I've got this here. Here are my instructions. Okay. Interesting. Yeah, let me tell y'all something. I don't know what's going on, but nowadays you can't get instructions in your stuff like you used to. Like, I love to have instructions. All right, hold on. Here I go again. It's wrapped up in here. It's in here. It's in here. Oh, I was about to say. I ordered something. And I don't know if someone had returned it, but yeah, we had to go online and get the instructions. That's what it was. They gave us some kind of website to go find the instructions. And oh my God, I was so irritated with that. But nonetheless, whew, we are here. Hold on, y'all. Hold on, y'all. I'll be right back. 2 minutes. Oh my gosh. Whew. All right. All right. Let's see here.
Whoa.
Oh, I just realized. Okay. Oh my gosh. I'm exhausted. All right. I am going to end this live because it has been on for far too long. And yeah, I'll reconvene. For those of you, yeah, I've been on for a very long time. I'm going to end this live now. Thank you guys for hanging out with me. For those of you who did, and for those of you who didn't, hater. All right. Good night. And yeah, it's midnight. I'm absolutely exhausted. So I am going to work on this chair, I think, in the morning. Yeah, sounds good. I'll see you in the morning.